So we'll be doing a little bit of character inclusion here at the beginning, but we'll go on to our story so far shortly after that. Uh, since Travis quickly volunteered, I'm going to have him go first. Give your character name, class, name, duty, and what you're doing on this installation.
Somebody has an open mic.
It's probably Jacob. Just click the.
Oh, because my window's open. My window's open. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the basic gist is that this is a Call of Cthulhu type campaign. Currently, we are in the 60s, and we are trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh wait, never mind. I think I'm in the wrong game. Sorry, I wasn't.
Right now, there's some strange goings on in Washington, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. I am Major Samuel P. Laughter, colloquially known as Major Splatter. And I am a World War II vet who has been on the black ops side of the strange experiments of
No,
the
I'm still getting
U.S.
feedback.
military.
Yeah.
I'm the second highest in command.
Yeah.
He's the test subject.
Yeah, he's.
Well, no, I got hired.
I'm hardly able to understand because I'm getting feedback of major.
Let me.
Is anyone else getting feedback?
No.
Good.
I don't know what the feedback she's referring to is. It sounds like the phone is being scraped across something. Or
No, okay.
whatever.
I'm getting double speak.
Okay, that means you have another window open or something. Are you also watching on another channel?
Yeah, she might have the stream open.
I don't.
Hey Jane, it's okay. Open up TeamViewer. I'll come fix it for you real quick, so they can get on.
I don't. I have every other window closed.
Go ahead and click on TeamSpeak. You can kind of come to see what might be going on.
TeamSpeak. What's TeamSpeak?
TeamViewer.
Where's that?
Gene, remember it's the program that we downloaded so that I could come on your computer and fix it?
Okay. Okay, there. TeamViewer. I got it. I'm just opening it up.
Okay, just give me your number.
Yeah, I'm trying to click it open, but it's not opening.
Double click. Sorry, guys.
I just did. Let me try up there. There. Okay, it's open. No, Zoom opened.
Well, let's not worry about it. It's okay then.
Well, no, not if she can't. If she can't hear because of it, it's a problem, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, Beth is also not played in a role play game for a while, and so she's a little intimidated with all the character development stuff. So, just wanted to make sure that we're all aware that she's new. But the whole point is that don't worry about the stress of it, Elizabeth, because we are all fast and loose on the description and things like that. So when you hear the descriptions of the characters, you'll understand. As Major Slaughter is, Major Laughter explained, he's specifically a Black Ops guy being brought in because what he didn't mention is the fact that in his family's history, he was personally involved. His grandfather was a subject of a similar project sometime in the past, and he's trying to find out the truth of what happened to his grandfather.
And my father, apparently.
John Alden is there. This go round's subject. He seems to be some form of mentally, psychically active person, and so they're providing him with experimental medications. The project is actually called God damn, I can't remember.
Bigfoot Project.
MK Omega.
MK Omega.
Yeah.
which, if you may be aware, historically the U.S. government got involved with using LSD and things like that in an MK Ultra project. So this is like the expansion beyond that. I imagine a perfect role for you, Beth, would be to be an investigative reporter, somebody from the outside that is concerned with the physical ramifications of such scientific activity in the Pacific Northwest. You do know that they came up here and have been interfering with the Patterson video being released. As you may recall, in the 1967-68 era, a guy named Patterson took video of Bigfoot in that area. And for some reason, as soon as the video came into existence, the military has hopped on it and are holding the video. It's your story. You scooped it. You want the information. So you're coming to get information. So you can come up with a character concept for 1960s era free speech advocate. You want the truth of what's going on.
Okay.
So, as you can see, the other names were created. So you just come up with something you'd like to call yourself in story, and then you can just use the rename function right there above, and then you go in the upper right corner. There's 3 dots, and you can rename Beth to whatever character name you would like.
Let's see. Where do I go for that?
Okay, corner of the
Are you
window.
using your phone or are you using your
I'm using my phone. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna want to go to participant,
Hang on. Okay.
and then you're gonna want to go to the
My name.
triangle by your name.
You mean?
Yeah, it's the little triangle by your name.
Oh yeah. I just went to rename. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Okay, and Victoria, please introduce yourself. Or you're still working on it.
So I can just do any name that I
Anything
Still
you
there?
want. Yep.
Okay.
Puns are
Whatever
fun.
you desired.
Okay, for some reason, Team Viewer is no longer on my, and I just downloaded it and I can't find it.
Go to
do
the
you
bottom
search-
right-hand corner of your computer where it has the time and date.
Yeah.
If you go over, there's a little arrow pointing upwards next to the microphone symbol. If you click on that, it will open up any programs that are running in the background. TeamViewer is usually running in the background.
And that's the one that's got the 2 arrows that look like they're facing opposite directions.
Yeah, it's a white circle and a blue square with 2 arrows in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not see that. A white circle. There's no white circle with 2 arrows facing off.
It's really tiny.
I know they're all really tiny. I have OneDrive, driver support, Logitech.
Is there a blue one at all?
Hey, Grayson, why don't you introduce yourself while she's doing that?
There's Blizzard.
I am Grayson. God, what? I'm blanking on my last name.
You didn't have. You never called yourself by your last name. You were an associate of Professor Victoria, who
Yes.
happened to be an arcanist and an astrologer.
I keep thinking of like Witherspoon.
Yeah. I was.
Grayson. You were Grayson.
What was his
Yeah.
last name? Is what he's looking for. What
You
is?
didn't have a great
Maybe
last
I
name.
didn't come up with one.
I don't think we did. I think you were always
Yeah.
just Grayson. You were her friend. That was.
You only have
So
one name.
I am a
Grayson,
astrologer
the Chunky
that-
Monkey.
believes very heavily in Native American myth and culture. So I'm seeing the events that have been described to me through those eyes, and am trying to find the answer in old legends and myths. I believe I know what this is, or have an idea, but have not confirmed my suspicion.
And Elizabeth's doing the tango. That was cool. So
Yeah, I just need to turn on my light real fast. So
Yeah.
I'm a detective, right?
you can either be a detective or an investigative reporter.
Okay.
I was thinking something along the lines of somebody who worked for Weekly World News, National Enquirer, one of those that's looking for the story behind the story. That the government's not telling the truth, and you're
Okay.
wanting to get the truth out.
All right, hang on.
I don't believe
But
it's
you
how
could
it
you could
is.
also be a detective. There have been a couple of
I guess
cases
I'll
in the
go
area.
with reporter.
Okay,
I guess.
so then you just need a name to put on your press badge, so we can.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with the last name right now.
No worries, no worries.
I'm just gonna do a random last name. No
Sure.
one judge me.
Okay, this is the most
Okay.
non-judgmental group of people on the planet right here. Nycos is. Our games groups are
Okay,
absolutely
there we go. I did it.
nice. All right. So what's our story so far? What happened last time, guys? To catch us up.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because I have an explanation for why the congressman isn't here. We can get to that in a minute.
Last time. Shoot, something big was just happening at the very end of it.
Oh, I got promoted, and I was asking questions about what.
You didn't get promoted. You
Green
bribed your way to
and
more
Raven.
income, if I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but I also got more power now.
No, you got clearance
Yeah, more
to
clearance.
read some documents. That's all you got.
And then,
But I can see him seeing it that way. I got a promotion.
and then,
I was talking down to my
the base
entire-
was locked down
Yes.
before.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Because you guys saw something in the image that looked like some kind of insect or something or other.
Slug
No,
thing.
it was
Slug-like thing.
specifically
That's right. The worms.
Victoria and the congressman.
Yes.
No one else saw this.
Right. But
Apparently they were coming out of my ears, but we can't trust that.
right. So
Do we have Taylor around there?
anyway, the story, Trini, is that you just recently were told that the Alderton base was put on lockdown. So they want you to go find out why they'd be closing down the base and see if you can get some details on what might be going on. Maybe it's who knows. This is the era of Cold War. Maybe the Russians are up to something or something.
Okay.
So I imagine you have a little automobile or a motorcycle. Are you a biker kind of
Travis?
chick, or are you a?
Yeah.
I have remote viewer up. I had to
Okay.
re-download it.
Do you have the number? It should say your
Yes.
ID.
IID. My ID.
Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. You're about to say something. I need to go shut the stream off because we're not going to have that broadcast. Just a second.